Hey, everybody. We are going to spend a few minutes today looking at something that it's not a discussion question. Okay, this is an assignment that is an amortization table. And this is something similar to what you have on major assignment 2. This is not exactly the same assignment, but it's close enough that if you can do this one, you can do that one. Okay, I'm going to give you a little setup here. First of all, up here in the APR, we're going to type in the annual percentage rate. That's what APR stands for. All right. Secondly, we're going to enter the balance of our credit card debt. Next, we're going to enter the number of payments per year. And all this is in the green cells right here. And then the minimum payment down here, it says the minimum payment, which is the maximum of $25 or 3.5% of the starting balance. Okay, so here you can see the set amount is $25. The mortgage, I've calculated simply multiplying C2, which is the starting balance, times the rate, which is 3.5%. It says 3.5% of the starting balance. So that one's pretty simple. All right, next I want to find the maximum value. So I'm just going to simply enter equals max. And I want to give myself a comparison. What am I comparing? I'm comparing the $25, which is in cell C5, to the $7, which is in cell C6. Okay, then just close parentheses and you're all done there. All right, so obviously $25 is greater than 7, so we're going to be making the $25 payment. All right. Going down below to the first row in the amortization table, I just simply clicked C2. All right, so C2 is the initial starting balance. Easy enough. All right, the next monthly payment, it's a little bit tricky here, everybody. Okay, when you get to the end of this, you want to have the payment paid off, which is zero balance, right? So you don't want to have a negative balance. You don't want to overpay the balance. You want to have it set at zero. So therefore, I did an if-then statement. So it says if B11 is greater than the maximum of C5 and C6, the formula we just did. All right, if B11 is greater than that, then the comma, I'm going to pay the maximum value. All right, then comma, if not, then I'm going to pay B11, which is the amount that I would be paying off from my beginning balance, okay? And I can copy and paste that all the way down. All right, next, the interest payment. How do we calculate the interest payment? It is the starting balance Let's see, I should do B11. Yes, I did. Okay. So B11, my starting balance right there, multiplied by the APR, which is C1, or divided by C3, which is 12 months. Notice I locked those in using the absolute value notation in Excel, which is the dollar sign, right? So that's my interest. Next, I calculated how much went to principal. That is simply the payment that I made minus the interest. So I made a payment of $25. $4.88 went to the interest. Therefore, the remainder is left for principal. And my ending balance was what? It is the beginning balance minus the amount that I paid on principal. You can click on here and see that that is B11 minus E11. All right. Next, the beginning balance for the next month, month 2 is the ending balance of the previous month. All right, so just simply type in equals, right, and click on that cell and hit enter. Now, everybody, let's just copy these formulas and go all the way down. So first of all, I've got to copy this row, just drag it down, and there you go. See, I've made another payment. You can see that I'm paying more on the principal, right? I'm paying less interest, more on the principal. It should be doing that every month. Now I can simply highlight this whole row too, highlight it, drag it down. All right, highlight it, drag it down, to the point where my loan is paid off. So let's just drag down a little bit. Okay. Is my loan paid off? No, I still have a balance of 2462. But notice, everybody, 2462 is less than $25, right? Okay, so I'm going to bring that forward. Let's do it one more time. All right. Now notice I made a payment of 2462. Why? Because $25 would have left me with a negative balance. So I didn't want to do that. I just want to pay it off, right? I just simply want to pay it off. But I ended up paying a little bit of interest, so I actually have 60 cents left over. So I'm going to drag it down one more row and I will be all done. Okay. And let's see, it's dragging it out here on me. There we go. It's all paid off. It should have paid it off already. So that is it, guys. We have completed that. Now, if you take a look at this, everybody, you take a look at this, you have a total interest that you paid is $25.24. Right here, you have a total that you paid on the loan, the credit card. It was $225. You had a $200 bounce to begin with. A year later, paying it off in a year, you had, or less than a year, you paid $225 total. And that is it, everybody. We are done here. All right. So thank you very much, guys. Take care. Have a great afternoon.